Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Romance of the Three Kingdoms 13. I'm the mysterious JG. We're sneaking into a city. We can bribe the guards since we have over 500 gold, but we're going to sneak in instead. And we made it. He's a merchant man. Sorry, it's a Riff Tracks reference, which you might, even if you've seen the Riff Tracks, you might not get what I'm talking about. What do you want? The store is closed. End the fight and let the store open? It's not that simple. It's just that simple. I'm not a novice at these things. There are principles to uphold here. Debate time. Luckily, JG Mystery is a master debater. You seem pretty jolly, mercenary guy, or merchant man. Considering you just got spanked. And I don't know how to change my character model, so I'm not wearing a goofy-ass Viking helmet, even though I'm a civil official. So, should I do anything while I'm here? Is there anyone worth visiting? This is, after all, Liu Biao. Is that Liu Biao? Yeah. He's the main ruler of the force. Pleasure to meet you. I'm JG Mystery of Yangtze. Usually I refuse to meet people, but you are a rare breed. So we've met her. And that'll have to suffice. I can't do much else. I could also meet with Titus Austin. He's a pretty badass portrait this guy's got. So we have a tiny little rapport with him now. And it would probably be worth, while we're here, visiting Liu Biao in case I need to negotiate anything with him. Feeling we might be going to war with him, though. Or at least this city where I'm at needs to be on the lookout. So if I were to return, having gotten away from the city I'm supposed to be helping to build up, in order to open up a bar that this guy liked. Well, you convinced him to open up, then I need to go there right away. Apparently this guy sobered up while we were gone. We were gone for days. I almost forgot. Take this and thanks. And we got some gold. We could buy... We don't have enough for the Way of Healing or the White Gem Disc. One of them increases your lifespan, which is kind of neat. But instead, we will try to help Vulture B. I don't know why it made me do it manually through that menu. I should be able to do that with a different button input. Never mind. Sorry to bother you. Maybe I could help you out. Yeah, sure, whatever. Council discussion needs. Reach the following decision. Strong military. I thought we already figured this out. We would have much to gain if you could somehow hire Zhihao Shi into our army. Chen Gang is more than qualified to do it. I believe that's supposed to be Yangtze's mother, actually. I'm not positive. So he came to me for permission to do something, and I just told him to do it. That would have raised our rapport if it wasn't already maxed out for... Oh, I missed that. It was a village becoming loyal to us. So I want to get our domestics up. I basically want this place to be super awesome. Because I feel like we might be here for a while. While Lu Bu and Sun Tzu lick their wounds over here. Shao Chun has gotten pretty strong by virtue of just having lots of other people defend it for a while. So we have to think about whether we want to try to attack Sun Tzu. Because he threw a lot of troops at us there. But then again... Oof, this city is not... Oh, its returnees haven't clicked over yet. I was about to say, that... They seem to lose a lot of troops. Now, Liu Biao might be a little bit of a paper tiger. His biggest, nastiest city is the one that we're right next to, Xiangyang. With a little help from Runan, we might be able to deal with them. Well, anyway. He looks kind of nervous. Our commerce is pretty good in this city. Damn, you suck at this. Vulture Bean's a lot more deserving of our help. Messengers arrived from Sun Tzu army for negotiations. Lu Bu commands your presence to discuss. So I was going to help out Vulture Bean, but our lord summoned me here. Hey, it's Earl King! Der Erlkönig, it's a German song. Anyway, it's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you for granting me an audience. I've come to discuss a few matters on behalf of my lord. Let us hear what you have to say. We'd hope you release Ya Qiao as your prisoner. What would you have me do? Ya Qiao? Well, now this is the wife of Zhou Yu, so it's not real likely she'd ever join us. She's not that good an officer anyway. She's like a above-average domestic officer with a disturbing taunt where she waves her ass at you. Bond info, she is the sister of Da Qiao, and she is married to Zhou Yu. Da Qiao's husband, Sun Tzu, is still alive. Yeah, I guess he's still the leader of the force. I think if we return her, we would get we would be owed a solid by Sun Tzu. Sun Tzu army would be on our debt. We'll be to help. I think perhaps you were right. We wish to mend old wounds as you do. We should release Ya Qiao at once. I don't think we would be able to hire her. The Lu Bu army has agreed to return Ya Qiao to the Sun Tzu army. Debts owed by Sun Tzu army from 0 to 1. So that's something that you will have seen a little bit of. Ganeng of the Liu Biao army has defected to the Sun Tzu army. He was their best officer too. That's sort of good for us. It's sort of bad for us. Depends on who we fight next. But you may remember a little bit about how goodwill works from the Cao Cao hero mode we did. Here's the earned honors for spring. I didn't get a whole heck of a lot. Kaeda's contributions were great, truly worthy of praise and reward. She is honored. I'll work even harder. I gotta start doing some stuff to up my deeds. Because this is getting me rapport and it's helping our cities, but I'm not getting any deeds. But I will help this guy be a citizen on patrol. Yeah, I need to up my rank. Oh, 1 away from your goal. Oh man, that sucks. Vulture Bean asked me to come over. Vulture Bobo, nowhere to be found. Last night I saw a shooting star in the eastern skies. Does that mean something? I don't know. And she checks her phone. 80 rapport. So I've got as much rapport as I can get with Vulture Bean. Don't know that there's a whole lot of point in upping my rapport with Vulture Bean any. I mean, we could become friends, then like bosom buddies or whatever. Like whatever the level 2 and 3 were, we could get that. I don't even know if I could get a level 4 friendship with Bean because she's married to Bobo. And I don't know if there's a level 4 opposite sex friendship other than marriage in this game. Either way, I mean, they're at the point where we could mentor each other and learn skills, but we're going to help Liu Bei's wife improve our culture. Now it's time for me to actually personally up something so that I get the deeds for it. So if I can increase farming... No, I need to do it. What was I just saying? Now when I'm finished with this... I started helping Ganshi at just the wrong time. Lu Bu army successfully completed the assignment. So I did get some points for that. See, people who like Liu Bei like me, but we don't like each other. Okay, so I gotta start farming. 3 shifts farming. I can get the help of Gan Shi. He's actually the most useful person I could get in this one anyway, because everyone else is already doing something who's good at domestics. Ji Shi has been hired after being persuaded by Chen Gong. I want to hold a council with Xin Yi and ask that you participate. Sure. So I'm no longer in charge of that mission. Ah, damn it. Oh, can I still farm? I mean, I got like 20 days, right? Oh, I told somebody else to do it. Damn it. Screwed up. I keep hoping eventually we get a council where I'm placed in charge of a city. I've never been actually in charge of a city. Gan Shi wants me to come over. Thank you for coming over. How come Liu Bei is allowed to have more than one wife and I'm not allowed to have more than one husband? Stop by to see how you're holding up since you've been separated from your husband for so long. Most of this LP, in fact. Zhang Yang wants me to come over with Liu Bei's other good friend that I'm friends with. All these mutual acquaintances Liu Bei and I have. So I used up, I guess these, one day after declaring independence at Jiangdong, Sun Ce took a party of soldiers to go hunting. Against the caution of his men, Sun Ce chased a deer deep into the forest and was ambushed by the enemy. Sun Ce was grazed on the cheek by a poisoned arrow and wouldn't have escaped if his men weren't near. You must stay put and rest. If you agitate the wound, it will only get worse.
What a predicament! What is?
Outside the fortress, the people flocked to a wizard named Yuji and listened to his teachings.
It's just another lunatic. No way, Jiajiao was the same. He started the Yellow Turban Rebellion. Bring this Yuji to me.
Well, Yuji boy. He's got the power of the cards, folks. The heart of the cards, or whatever.
So you were Yuji? For what purpose you deceive the people? The answers you give may be your last words.
I am simply a wizard, gifted by the gods. I come to heal the suffering of the people, not deceive them.
The gods gifted you to heal the people, a big claim for a phony wizard.
It's like Sun Ce has come back to life in your very living rooms, folks.
Next thing you'll be wearing a yellow turban and leading a revolt. Yeah.
If you so doubt me, I could prove my powers right before your eyes with the Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Very well, show me what it is you do.
And he puts 3 cards face down in his graveyard and ends his turn, which is apparently not a real Yu-Gi-Oh thing, but whatever. Yuji wound himself with rope. Wow, it really does say that, not bound. And stood in the sun as soldiers gathered curiously around. As soon as he began chanting for rain, thunder cracked and winds howled, carrying a dark clouds like carrying in dark clouds like a shroud. Look, you has done it. His call for rain was answered.
Yuji is a true wizard after all. Unbelievable. Great, now even the soldiers treat him like a deity. Don't be fooled, no one can control the weather. He simply knew it was going to rain.
No, I beg to differ. If Grimmeth had an avatar in this game, he could control the weather. But he couldn't be bothered to submit an application.
Enough of your tricks, wizard. The penalty for misleading the people is death. Kill him.
Wait, the people greatly respect Yuji. And why did you mention Grimmeth again? He's going to think you've got a complex. If you kill him, they will have doubts about your leadership.
Why did your voice change? Here's your question, my authority. Respect my authority. Yeah, that's right. I had to make the South Park reference. It was too obvious.
What have you done?
If a wizard he was, why didn't he use his powers to stop my blade? Open your eyes, people. I do cocaine.
However, even after Yuji's death, the people still believed his teachings.
That damned Yuji, he still deceives people in the grave. Gather the soldiers and people to me. I will show them that...
In his fury, Sun Ce thrashed about, breaking the wound and spreading poison throughout his blood, causing him to faint. Sun Ce never regained consciousness. His sickness worsening day by day. This is a pretty major plot thing that I was expecting to see in the hero mode of Sun Ce. Since this condition continued to worsen, yeah, I'll just let the narration handle it.
然后，孙策指明让弟弟孙权成为自己的继承人。
兄长，请三思啊！
I'm an idiot.
我难当重任，这份重任只有你才能担当。可是，比起兄长，我的力量太弱小了。我的才能是杀敌制胜之才。
Oh, you never beat Lu Bu.
你的才能则是用人治世之才。
That is essentially what Sun Tzu says in the novel on his deathbed.
与父亲
Well, then he
选择
not this part.
霸业之路，你却不同。
He told them to listen to Zhang Zhao in domestic matters, Zhou Yu in military matters, and then
公姐，
he's gone.
你看，
Hey, look, you,
没想
Yuji,
到
the guy killed me.
父亲的遗志与我的梦想，可以托付给这么多人啊！
是啊，剩下的就交给我们吧。好好休息，伯父。
I still don't get why. I mean, it's an artistic style choice,
不敢，
but like they're using PS4 graphics to do like zoom in on
也很幸福。
pictures like this. I don't know. It's like they're not. I don't want it to look like Dynasty Warriors. I'm just saying. Very different art style they went with.
我与父亲兄长他们不同，我并不渴求天下，梦想霸业。
那么，
Oh no, they're gonna whack
我敬
Fredo.
重黄土，爱惜百姓。我想在孙家的大旗下守护各位，
I wish to defend all upon whom the sun shines.
平息乱世的波澜。兄长会笑我太天真吧？
This is very sad.
不，他一定会很欣慰吧？
They refer to the lands of Cao Cao as where the sun don't shine.
江东小霸王孙策去世了，奉行霸道的豪杰选择了他宅心仁厚的弟弟做了继承人。
But how can Sun Xuan be the purplely bearded warrior if he doesn't have a purple beard?
陨落了。此时
That's a big deal in the novel, was the fact that his beard was kind of purpley. I like the music here too. So yeah, I was didn't know that we would get this stuff. Sun Tzu slays Yu Ji and falls to a poison arrow. Sun Tzu dies bonus, and brother Sun Xuan succeeds. So Sun Tzu died in month 5 of the year 200. Sun Xuan has succeeded Sun Tzu.
有人通敌了，
Terrible news. Lord Ganshi of Jinye has defected to the Liu Bao army. What? You jerk. Well, we'll try to help you with farming, even though you are destined to betray us too. I don't know why we keep losing people. We've got plenty of money here.
不好意思。
I should have gone for the thing that makes you always have plenty of, it increases loyalty to officers, I guess. So our farming can continue to go up here, and this time I am going to, try to, no, I have to assign other people. Why can't I do it? Oh, because I'm waiting on this. That's right. Now a totally different guy is available who's not as good. Oh, because this is farming a cow. I thought this was still the city that I cared about. Oh, he got assigned something else to do.
应该有些困难吧。
You know, fine. Military patrol. That guy looked like a military officer, right? Yeah, he can patrol for a while.
我还有这个，好吧。
Just so I don't feel like the time is being wasted. 6 days with this guy.
感谢。
Patrolling. We're being the citizens on patrol. Town's gotten a little more pleasant.
这就是结果吗？
Bandit hunt failure. I guess he had a duel that he lost. So we only had a 1 increase in order from all that. Wow, that sucked. Not too fond of all this hard stuff. You are not good at patrolling, Vulture Bean. That is not your thing. Is there anyone that we can hire? Yuan Shu left us!
应该有些困难吧。
I guess it won't let you hire somebody back when they just left, but like...
应该有些困难吧。
Why are all these officers ditching us? I do not understand the mechanic which is causing all these officers to, like, hemorrhage out of our force. I guess we're hiring other ones as it happens. And we're not losing anybody that's really that worthwhile. Now, personally, I can't go on any missions right now. Otherwise, I could be trying to,
这样做可以，好吧。
I could be doing spy missions to decrease people's loyalty. Oh, no, I don't want to do this. I'm off to a merchant's gathering. Would you like to come? Well, 10 days I can spare. Because this other, the city council thing isn't ready to start yet. Okay, so as soon as I get out of this, I got to immediately go to the council. Because now everyone's waiting on me. I must say, I found your talk fascinating. So, could I buy here now? Hey, a Woo Hook. And a Lucy Mirror. I can buy them both. And then go to the council.
喂，评定就要开始了。
Present situation is that Sun Quan might be a little less murderous than his brother, but we managed to keep Yuan Shu alive. And I have to wonder if it was really worth it. But he becomes a buffer against Sun Quan if we decide now that we want to expand in other directions. I don't feel like we're ready to fight Cao Cao. Although if we managed to defeat Cao Cao at this point, we would be unstoppable. We'd absorb all those cities and a decent chunk of his officers. But I don't feel like it's really our best idea. I mean, look at how populous those cities in the middle of his territory are. Yikes. So I do. Speak now if you have anything to suggest. He wants to go after Liu Biao.
我要献策。
He wants to increase spear proficiency and other proficiencies as well. I think I will do a strong military one also. Why is no one agreeing with me? Ah, fat bastard is. Just the created officers like me.
见客而进，知难而退。
Oh, I was going to win, and now this guy's going to try to debate me, and he's going to lose. Sorry, Chen Kun. I know you got a great stack of delicious egg rolls there, but you're going down.
那么，
Unless you retort here, in which case I'm still going to win. It's take longer. And you didn't retort, so you're screwed.
这种事也不足为奇。
怎么会？
马马虎虎吧。
So I totally won forever.
我来了。结果就是。
And we're going for strong military. I'll continue to put my own efforts into domestic while hoping that the military stuff happens on the side with others taking care of it. Because I would dearly like to get us up to at least a medium range of prosperity.
大概是这样吧。
All these officers that personally like me but can't stand working for this force.
你好啊，感谢。
Here's a guy who's in over his head with culture. Wei Zhu was assigned as governor, okay. I'll never be given my opportunity. I'm sad. I would think that my overall deeds would put me up pretty high in his force.
你好啊，感谢。
Did we miss out on, Never mind. Time to start working on culture. Oh, wait a second. Let me do it myself. Then I can get the deeds.
这样就可以。好吧。
I just have to wait for this thing I just started on to be over. Helping this guy with the patrolling. Helping Fat John and what's-his-face. The council continues to reach the following decision. Why does he keep telling us this? Oh, because the mayor is different now?
所以就是这样了吧？感谢。
Mi Fang wants to say hello. Are you eating healthy? You look like you're putting on weight, buddy. Alright, well, back to my domestic missions. Taoist Hall, 3-shift system, help from Fang Jiao. This should go good. But she's too busy. Oh my god! I'm upset by this. I just felt my voice cracking with emotion. Woohoo! Is that who I think it is? Hey, it's that guy. Meanwhile, Lu Linqi is meeting with others. Hey, he just defected to Sun Xuan. That's not good, really. Nothing gets past Lu Bu's eyes. There's 6 months remaining on the alliance of the Zhang army.
结果就是这样。
So we have to decide if we really want to extend the alliance of the Zhang army. Oh, one of the created officers earned a lot of deeds, and I just kind of ignored them. Sorry. Full mobilization. Required presence 15,000, which I have. So this will be a big boost to culture.
接受，立即着手吧。
As I try to get our culture into overdrive. Basically just trying to make this city not suck. I don't know how good our fealty is. Fealty's like halfway up the scale. I added 15 to my aptitude record. So that's a thing. If we have 6 months left in our alliance with Yuan Shi, or Yuan, what's his name, we need to think about the fact that our alliance with Cao Cao is probably up pretty soon. What are those bandits thinking? You better help me out this time, Fang Jiao. Damn you!
立即着手吧。
Can we do more farming here? No, we are maxed out on our farming. So, we're getting to the point now. Where can we actually placate? Chang'an could placate. We could start trying to... Yeah, take villages away from Liu Biao. It didn't give me a choice, which means it defaulted to one and I didn't notice, so I wasn't paying enough attention. But at this point, if we get our culture up to 2,000, then this city is actually going to be able to increase its domestic values and be considered moderately prosperous. Which is a goal that I've had in mind since I feel like I'm going to be working out of here, keeping an eye on Liu Biao. We got a reservoir.
就是这样吧。
I'm going to do culture one more time so I can get a reward. Will continue to be ignored by Fang Jia. No, this time she will help, because she wants part of that reward. So we're going to go a little bit long here, I think, but I'm kind of hoping I can get our culture up before the end of this video. We will see. Meantime, I don't know what's going on as far as armies on the march. Doesn't look like, looks like the, hostilities have calmed down over here. Everyone's just rearming. So we kept, Yuan Shu alive. I wonder what Lu Bu will make of it once our alliance with Yuan Shu ends. Because I'm thinking, I will not personally, as an officer, suggest we re-up. We achieved great success. Our goal is 200. We achieved 361. Get ready for a laugh. 100 gold. What? That was it? Jeez, that's not much. Hey, rank 2. Now you've been promoted, I also bestow you on a privilege. I expect a good proposal for the glory of our clan. Promotable to Viceroy. Alright, well. I would like to raise the culture to 175 here. And hold on to that privilege for now, because I didn't realize that I had a finite number of those to use, so that makes sense. What am I doing? Oh, I signed her to it. I thought I'd... Damn. I meant to assign myself. Oh, well, I just got an up and boost in rank, so it's not that big of a thing, but... I was really kind of hoping that I could personally get our culture up higher, but that's okay. We got much better revenue in the city than before. Got a good harvest going. Horse proficiency is up. Ooh, help me. I guess I need to help people with the washed out bridge, but this is actually just kind of hoping something else going on. 6 months remaining to launch the South Army. Uh-oh. Hey, he's assigned me as Viceroy. You should be granted the power to assign missions and appoint ministers within your district. You may also approve officer transfers and allow city-based councils. Use this power wisely. Will I agree to be appointed as Viceroy over the district around Yangtze? Of course. I shall wear the title with pride and serve Lu Bu army with honor. A Viceroy has been appointed to oversee Kiao and other cities. 3 officers have transferred from JG Mystery District. Well, that doesn't seem right. And now I'm just going to let this wear out. Ha 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 ha. Go ahead and take 310 gold, Viceroy. And now it's, okay, so Lu Bu... Or rather... Okay, so Lu Bu is now in charge of our 3 starting cities. And the cities that we have gained, Liu Bei's home city, and then the 2 empty cities that we just took over, are mine. I am the one who is most deeply threatened. But, unless I'm very much mistaken, I think Lu Lingqi remained... Oh, and hey, Yang Jiao, you got hired into our district. You were not around at the very beginning of the LP because you weren't old enough, but you found your way to our force. Good for you. Lu Lingqi is in Kiao, so she is now one of the officers in the district that I control, which means that it should be fairly easy for me to create a circumstance in which we are in the same city and I can assign her missions and then go wait for her to ask for help and help her to up rapport without having to spend all of my cash on treasure. In part of our long-term plan to get married to Lu Lingqi, all we had to do was become the highest ranking officer in Lu Bu's force. In my off-screening, I made it happen without doing that, but mostly it was by ignoring my responsibilities and constantly going out and finding gifts for Lu Lingqi. I do not know why I popped out to that menu there, but I did. Anyway, folks, that's going to be it for right now. When we come back, we are a viceroy over our own district. We also have a treaty with Cao Cao, which is about to expire. I need to not get so excited, because I'm calling it a session. I need to not be so excited about my new treaty, or my new viceroy responsibilities, that I forget the fact that I need to negotiate with Cao Cao, or I am going to come, especially my cities, which are rather isolated from our home turf, I will come under heavy attack from Cao Cao very quickly. I am curious, though, because I used my power over... What is going on? Oh, okay. I didn't have my cursor for a minute. Because I used my power over Lu Bu's armies to defend Yuan Shu, whose name I couldn't remember briefly before. What is this? That is... Oh, Zhang Ying is still going. He will not last long. Seems to have kind of slipped through. He just kind of wasn't noticed. I'm hoping to get the Ma clan fighting with Cao Cao. It seems to me like now that I've got my own district, if I can maintain peace with Cao Cao, I need to start working against Liu Biao. Try to take over this territory here. That's my best chance of carving anything out. When the alliance with Yuan Shu ends, if I can keep things going with Yuan Shao so that he doesn't go after Lu Bu, Lu Bu's district is probably going to attempt to swallow up his old ally, because that's kind of how Lu Bu rules. But, I mean, based on where I actually have control, like with this big freaking mountain in the way, it's kind of hard for me to mobilize against Sun Xuan unless I decide to march down this way. And I guess I need to start really trying to get things going to... Because this is a mediumly prosperous city. They've got bow proficiency. They're not very good spear proficiency, actually. Or horse. Like, it probably wouldn't be impossible for me to actually get better military units than them. And I'll probably have better officers. Although they've taken away some of my own officers. They got Titius, they got Jen, they got a couple created officers. It could be a problem. Anyway, no, but as I start making decisions about what I want to do with my district, I just can't forget that I've got a little while during which I need to go get an alliance reinstated with Cao Cao unless I'm ready to fight Cao Cao. And I think one of the reasons why things seem to have been going well is that I have not been attacked by Cao Cao. And it may be a bit of an illusion, because Cao Cao is growing at least as fast or faster than I am in all those cities he controls. Anyway, really do need to call it, so I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.